friend.
Welcome.
My friend. Sitting there.
Yes.
I'll do as you ask.
For once.
For once. My friend. My friend. Different times. Different times.
Very much.
Different times. I am the big brother. The older. But I know, I saw. And together we are now with others.
We know there are many of you now working together.
Yeah. Brenda must listen at all times to him. Are you listening, Brenda?
Yes, I am.
You must listen at all times, not like my one.
Got no choice.
I am not strict enough. I must change. No, no.
No, the way you work together is lovely.
I have to allow for the personality of this one.
Of course.
Yes. You know, at present she is not quite right.
Yes, we know.
I am working on this. She is wasting her gifts at the moment. But it has to be when she is comfortable
Yes.
in your words. I am working on it, yes.
Yes, I know you are.
Yeah. Well, we are having some problems in your world.
There are indeed.
Oh dear. We are very dangerously close to disastrous happenings. We in the spirit world are trying our utmost to diffuse situations.
Yes, we know.
Yes. A lot of people in your world want power. Each one wants power over another, and not many of them want to be working together.
Very true.
This is very dangerous. In our way, my brother, we know that we had also the same kind of things in our day. We have not the dangerous weapons that you have today, but the hate and the warrior-like tendencies were just the same. just that in these days that you are living in, it is more dangerous because you can annihilate, sorry about that, annihilate
Yes, we know what you mean.
everything, not as in our day, just the land in the vicinity and of warriors. In your day, it involves whole countries and the earth itself. So we are all doing our utmost to have some influence, and the more people that follow the spiritual pathway will be for the better.
Very true,
Because
yes.
in this way they see beyond the now and they think more about the to come and what will happen to their souls, because many people do believe in this, but they still carry on in this awful way. Weapons that have been invented now are very, very dangerous. Not in our way, our weapons were as nothing as the ones in which you fight today. They don't aim at one warrior from another. It annihilates whole cities, whole countries. It is very, very sad to us.
It is to us also.
What we must do, we must say in our meditations and our prayers to send out the healing for the earth, for the Mother Earth, the healing for Mother Earth, for the healing for all the souls on the earth, for some kind of peace of the mind and for more understanding. This is a very big ask, and it will not be achieved in one day. It will take a concerted effort from us all on the spiritual side as well as the earthly side. This is such a big problem, and we are all very worried. But still remember, as we have kept saying for many times, the love energy is in fact stronger than the hate. Because when you send out the love energy, it is like a sponge. It is a soft energy that absorbs, whereas the hate energy is stiff and hard and can break. And so the soft energy of love can in fact be successful in the end. So we must never give up hope or become complacent or just give up and resign yourselves to the inevitable. Keep on fighting for the good. I know you all will, but we need more people for this word to be spread, which I think will. In the spiritual churches, I think this message will go forward.
Yes, it will.
There are some leaders that are convinced that they are right. Each one thinks they are in the right. This is the difficulty. They cannot see or care about another country or leader's point of view. They just want to have the best in their point of view for their gains and power and control. Some men love power. It is all they want, but they must not have it. They must not have it. I'm very serious today, aren't I? But we are rather concerned
Yes, we know.
with how things are going. But we will do everything on our side, as I know you will all do on your side.
We do our best, yes.
I thank you. Before I go, I have to have a little enjoyment.
We know, yes.
Just for 2 minutes, and that is all. Right. And she is already getting annoyed. Just for a minute, I will. Right. There we go. Oh, no, Sharon. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you.
And thank you. Oh,
Now I am in disgrace again.
oh, if you're always in trouble, that is always the way to be.
I send many greetings to you all. And we are always there. If you wish to ask questions in your meditations, you are very welcome. And we will always try to help. And will I please have permission to bring one further?
Of course you have, yes.
If she is not too cross.
You may need to sit her down first though before you change.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
What Glad said I have to tell you my name.
Okay.
My name is Betty.
Hello, Betty.
You're nobody special. I'm not a guide, you know.
Doesn't matter.
I'm showing myself a little girl, and that is how I pass.
Okay.
And I have to wear spectacles because I squint, and I wear my spectacles. I like skipping.
Okay.
I had an accident on my bicycle.
Did you fall? Were you hit by someone?
Well, I hit a stone
Ah.
and I fell off my bicycle and then I was hit. It was a dreadful accident, which my mother was distraught
Gosh,
and
dear.
never got over it. But I was all right. In fact, it didn't hurt. But she always was worried that I was in a lot of pain. But I was not hurt. It was more of a shock. And I didn't know at first. I just remember hitting a stone and going sideways. And that was really all I can remember. But everything is all right. And I could see myself, and I didn't know what was going on. But now I know, but at the time, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't.
No, because you didn't feel pain, so you didn't know.
No, it was a shock, and I think I was 11.
I think you were, yes. You woke up in a new place.
Yes. And I remember I was worried because my mummy, and my dad, and it was all, but there were lots of people looking after me and explaining.
Yes.
And so I just thought I would like to come and see you.
No, that's lovely.
So that I can have a go.
And why not? You can have another go. You can come to talk to us anytime you like.
Have a go, because we learn about all these things that can be done, you know.
Yes.
And I thought I'd like to have a go as well.
Yeah.
And Red Cloud very kindly said, very well.
Yes. We always like it when new people, especially young children, like to come and talk to us and tell us about themselves.
Yes, we like it too. It mustn't stay too long, because I'm not really important.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
Everyone is just as important.
Oh, that's nice.
And everyone has their own story. And everybody's story is important.
There's a lot of people, a lot of children like me.
Yes, I know.
Yes. I like the look of you all.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit nervous of Red Cloud, because he's a little bit big.
He is quite big, isn't he? Yes. But don't worry, he's lovely.
Yeah, I think, yes.
Well, he is now.
Very kind. Yes. Thank you.
No, that's fine. You're welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
lovely talking. It's lovely hearing from you. If you come again, you can tell us more.
She was a nice little girl.
Lovely, wasn't she? Yes.
Yes. Well, I've had my turn, so I will retreat now, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for coming to see us again, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Thank you all. So, thank you.
I thought there might be somebody else trying to come through then. You started coming back and then you went very, very peaceful.
I better not put somebody off,
No, no, no.
just like me.
Not at all. I think you were just overshadowed by one of your other guides. We managed to get in for a second. Not for long before they got dragged back again. That was lovely. He was very serious today, wasn't he? Go on then. Sitting Bulldoy next.
No, I wouldn't mind that one. Red Leg's got to go first. Yeah. You do this.
You right there, do you have
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I can't sleep.
thank my brother friend, Brenda, for coming here. I'm sitting, taking in the energy and the quietness, even though there are sounds around. I'm taking in the thoughts of those here. Red Cloud spoke of many things, of being wise, being watchful, being careful. But I want to speak of power. We all have power. The spirit world has certain powers, but each one of you has powers, and each one of you has your own individual powers and knowledge and understanding. We work with you on an individual basis and all together. We help you and support you in what you do, not just within the church, but on your everyday journey through life. We see things that are not shown. We see things that are not heard. We see things that needs comprehension and understanding. But most of all, we see how power is used. Power is a good thing when it's understood, and it's also the power of each person to learn what gifts they have. You have the power to destroy, and you have power to encourage, to support, and to give the full intentions of love and help. This power is not for you. This power is for everybody else that you have been given, so that you can support those around you. The power of humanity is a great responsibility on the shoulders of each one. We talk to you about all the love, the light, and the energies that we want to give to you, to give and help support the world. But first of all, you need to recognise your own powers and not to abuse it, not to go and take over where it is not for you to do. The power is to be given to each one of you so that you can take the journey and support those that need it. To those that do not understand, to those that do understand, but they do not wish to enforce their own powers on people because they can see how corruptive these powers can be, how not just corruption, but emotionally damaging, spiritually damaging, and physically damaging, not just to that person, but to the whole community, to the whole of the world. We watch, we see, we do not approve of some of the things that have gone on in this life, but we cannot do anything but talk through you to help you work together. We are important to one another. We're important to our families, to our friends. We're important to the communities. But those in power must listen, because that power can be destroyed by those that want peace, for those that want love, and for those that want the joy of living. We, as individuals on this earth plane, are with yous to help yous, to support yous, to help yous understand the difference between right and wrong, to help you develop the courage to stand for others in the powers, in the adversities of other people's opinions and thoughts. We pray that you listen to these words. Be patient. Be patient in your listening to one another. To be patient when pain is near. Be patient when people are struggling, because you yourselves struggle. Sometimes you do not acknowledge it, sometimes you do. But just remember, each one of you has that human soul, has the human emotions, feelings, and needs the help from each one of you. Red Bull, Red Bull. I drink now. Oh no. Red Cloud, I thank you for going first, because your words were so important for those that are listening. Thank you. I am the warrior of old.
Welcome.
It is a struggle. But I'm standing on the battlefield. I'm standing on the battlefield. And everywhere I move through the ages, I stand on the battlefields. This earth is covered in battlefields. This earth is soaked in blood of war, of hate, of disease, of destruction. There is no part of this earth that has not seen trouble, strife, and I see these things from afar. I have been on these battlefields throughout the ages, like a man of war, but not wanting war. The war is peace. The war is the peace that has been brought to be maintained. But destruction comes. It is not seen. You don't see what happens. It creeps up. It destroys. It smothers all the joy and also the thinking of mankind, that we think we should fight, we should have wars so that we can achieve our particular goals. Apologies through the ages, because I have been there in the same situation, thinking it was justified. And when I look around me, standing amongst the bodies of my friends, not with big guns, but an axe, a spear, a shield. But that weapon is just as harmful as the big guns, as the gases, and as the pollution that mankind spreads in his bad thoughts, his evil doings. Everything that's made is made for the good, but it's also made for bad. You discover beautiful things to save lives, and then reverse it round, so the same things destroys life. And this is your way of life. And unless you wake up and acknowledge there is more to this world than wars, greed, and everything else that goes with it. So each one of you have your own battle to fight. Each one of you wake up. It's not just the world you're battling. You are also fighting your own battles in your own time and in your own minds. Be alert and stand and look. Even think about where you've been, what you're standing on, because every bit of this world has seen the wars, the destruction, the deterioration of humanity, and we need to stop. I am here. I am trapped in this, and my feet are in the ground. I'm up to my knees, and I need to get out. I need to get out. I need to get out. You help me.
Raise your hands upwards. Over
You
their
help me.
hands. Take the hands above you to help pull you clear. And raise you upwards.
Take me away.
The hands there. Reach up and hold them. And they will lift you and take you to where you should be.
Oh, I'm tired of this.
Yes.
I've seen all this destruction.
Yes, we know.
Oh,
Take the hands of light above you. And go and work with light. To bring peace and not destruction. Take your hands off the masters.
It is hard.
I know.
I have been here for so long. Standing
Yes, I know.
up to my knees in death.
Yes.
Oh,
Take those hands of light now and they will raise you. Deep now in peace. Peace is going to take you. Raise yourself upwards. Just continue to rise. That column of light. Those hands are taking you home, leading you home. Go to where you should be now. Be at peace.
so much death. So
Mhm.
much destruction.
Yeah.
Poor man's been standing there, stuck for centuries. He's looking at it.
Come back now. He's been helped.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. No, it is. That's it. Okay. The one that's talking. That's it.
He's still now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alright. He was so clear.
Hmm?
He was so clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had someone who'd gone from life to life,
Yeah.
from being a soldier to being a soldier to being a soldier, because there was
Yeah.
nothing else he knew.
Oh. So is he out of it now?
He's out of it now.
Yeah. Hundreds and hundreds of years in that cycle.
Yeah. Where he was one of the
Oh.
was the ancient battles.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Mm.
You sure I'd seen him before?
Oh, he's gone now.
Yeah. He's at peace.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? Bless you.
Oh,
It's like he stood watch and watched all the same mistakes being made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
helpless to stop or intervene.
Yeah.
And always been a soldier, it's always been he'd known, and he's just gone from one life of death and destruction to another,
Oh,
yeah.
to another, to another. Because that's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm up to my knees just in death.
Yeah.
So will he get help now? He'll get help now.
When I talked him through what I was doing,
Yeah,
I said, just put your hands up and this hand
Yeah.
of light coming down to take your
Yeah.
hands and lift you to where you need
but
to be.
yeah, and when he's in the spirit, they'll
spirit, yeah.
be helping him.
Yeah.
with
And there's
it.
just two hands of just literally
Yeah.
white light just came down
Yeah.
and lifted him up.
Yeah,
So he's at peace, he's now back
Yeah.
where he should be.
and he'll get all the help. Yeah,
He will
he
get all the
needs.
help he needs,
Yeah.
yes. And as they were talking about, the only way you can save this world is by bringing light into it,
Yes.
not continuing the wars.
Mm.
Drive out the darkness with light,
Mm.
not fight war with war. You can't do that.
No.
Not anymore.
No.
When you can fire missiles hundreds of miles, and like some of them now targeting women and children, or the Middle East,
It's just
or the Middle East
horrendous,
using
isn't it?
women and children as human shields.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I thought.
Well, what they've done in Gaza is disgraceful, because they took over the country and they've just they brought all the weapons and their barracks and everything underneath the hospitals and the schools.
Yes. Nobody says that though, do
No,
they?
they haven't.
Nobody says that.
And this is the thing.
Except for the Israelis who
Yeah.
called them
The
out. on it.
Israelis are
Mm.
fighting back at those that are trying to wipe them out totally.
Yeah.
But
But they're
the
getting
Israelis
all-
at fault.
they're
they're
getting all the
targeting-
flack, aren't they?
Yeah, but all those now, they're walking around with Palestinian flags, they are all Nazis because they want to carry on and finish off the Holocaust. And people can't see it. Hang on, what are you doing? If
It's
you're
like that
chanting,
stupid rapper, wasn't it, of the bloody
Yes,
car?
wasn't that awful?
you're chanting death to Israelis. You're inciting.
Yeah.
Why has he not been locked up?
They're
He
allowed,
should
yeah,
be.
they're allowed,
This
they're
is
allowed
great.
It's
it.
racial
Well, that
sort
one-
of
It's
That-
incitement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
But that woman, she went down for 31 months, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a text message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for what he's done, he should be 10 years.
Yeah, at least.
Well, if it should have been fetched off the stage.
Yeah.
They should have pulled
Yeah.
him up.
But-
They should have
Yeah.
got him off the stage.
Yeah,
He
But-
should never have been
But
there.
the BBC promoted it.
Mm.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
they do. And one thing I've said to somebody, I said, if he'd have been chanting about Islam, they'd have closed down the BBC and they'd have closed down Glastonbury
They would.
permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're double standards.
Mm.
Always.
Because the government, the Labour Party, are anti-Semitic anyway, so they're in favour of it.
Mm. Because I've been watching it and I've been thinking, and they give out these evacuation orders, and there they are all still in the building, aren't they?
What's happening is when the Israelis are going to attack where Hamas is, they put an evacuation order out for the civilians to leave, and the Hamas won't let them leave.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
And I know, why are they
Because
still
they're
there?
using them as human shields.
Yeah.
Mm.
But everybody, somebody said to me, oh well, Hamas is stupid, they couldn't manipulate the media the way they have. Sorry, they were censoring journalists 15 years ago.
Mm.
The truth wasn't allowed out of Gaza 15 years ago.
Mm.
But now they're saying today, aren't they, that they're ready to talk peace.
Mm.
Who? Hamas?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
No,
what
they're
they've said. Yeah.
They don't
But
want
they don't want.
peace.
They don't want peace.
They don't want peace.
And it's like they were saying about Russia. They don't want peace at all.
No.
They won't
No.
settle till they have destroyed or
Mm.
try and destroy Ukraine.
Destroy Ukraine. Yeah. You know, the Russians are carrying on what they started in the 1930s because they tried to destroy Ukraine long before the Second World War.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
Mm.
I had school friends who were Ukrainian who fled the country in the 1940s, 1950s to get away because when Ukraine was part of Russia, Russia was trying to wipe it off the face of the earth even then and convert them all to being Russian. That's why they're kidnapping all the children, trying to indoctrinate them and tell them they're Russian, not Ukrainian.
It's awful, isn't it? Absolutely awful.
You only get one side on the news, don't you? Not just about that, but about Gaza.
Yeah.
You only get one side.
Yeah,
You never say anything about why all the people are still in that flipping hospital when they've had an evacuation order.
Yeah.
And they're still there. So doesn't it strike them?
And if you
strike them as
sort of
funny?
almost like back the Israelis and say, well, they have every right to defend themselves, you're almost made to feel like you are the devil incarnate. Why are you backing them? Because you bloody started it.
Yes. Nobody mentions that day, do they?
You know, all this thing about the Palestinians want their land back. Well, sorry, Palestine hasn't only existed since 1948. It wasn't there before. It's never been there. You know, the Israelis have been around for thousands of years.
It was
And when they
after
created,
the war, weren't it? They organised it. Yeah.
Because the Arabs in the area have been trying to kill off the Israelis since the 1920s. When they created Israel, they had this lump of land, they gave 20% of it to the Israelis and 80% of it to the Arabs, which is now Palestine and Gaza that surrounds Israel. The Israelis have always wanted peace. The Arabs around it are still trying to kill off all the Israelis since the 1920s. And sorry, the rest of the world won't help them.
I know.
Because all of the kids have been brainwashed by the BBC and the media.
It is one-sided, isn't it?
It's very too one-sided. Anyway, we're supposed to be doing a tramp circle,
Yeah.
not talking politics.
Yeah, but I think it's
very relevant.
It's very relevant
to what
because
it
of
is.
what we're going through,
It
and
is.
it just shows you, doesn't it, from what Brenda brought through,
Yeah.
and obviously yourself, that this is the same ruddy stupid thing that mankind hasn't learned,
No.
and they continue to make the same mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
I despair, really. I despair it all. Why can we just not live in peace with one another? Why can't we just accept our differences and live in peace?
We don't seem to be able to, though, do we?
It's certain people, isn't it, with strong will that will stir up everybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know, certain figureheads that have a strong will, and they convince all the weak people. They must be right.
Well, this is the thing that's coming out. There are, there's so much dark energy in the world, but it's focused around 4 countries, basically. And I'm not talking Gaza as a country, because that's everything that's going on in Gaza and Palestine is being controlled from Iran. They're controlling all of it.
And China to a degree, isn't it?
Russia, China, North Korea and Iran. They're the 4 countries that are a threat to the future of mankind.
Yes.
Because if these lot succeed in destroying Israel, then they'll start on all the countries around them. I'd said one simple question to people, somebody the other day. If the Israelis are the ones at fault in the Middle East against the Arabs, and they're trying to kill off, and it's genocide against the Arabs, why are Saudi Arabia and all of the other Arab countries supporting Israel? Anybody who supports Palestine care to explain that? There's a few faces saying, I hadn't thought that.
Yeah, because they don't think beyond what they're being told. And yeah, the BBC are just...
BBC should be shut down as well.
Oh, they're totally biased, aren't they?
They are, well, the BBC used to talk about the police being institutionally racist. The BBC is institutionally anti-Semitic and has been for years. Well, it's institutionally anti-British as well, so that's another reason it should be shut down.
Yeah.
And it's why they always give like more airtime to like Starmer and all that crap.
Oh.
I cannot stand it.
Right, it's question, question time. 99% of people will stop watching it anyway because it's a left-wing discussion group now, isn't it? There's no, it's totally biased reporting on everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, next to the chair. Well, this discussion won't end.
Egg. You know where I'm crossing your fingers, don't you?
I know.
My lady.
Yes. We need some entertainment, yeah.
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 It's quarter to three. What time is it?
Quarter to
Quarter to
three.
three already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Are you going next or?
Do you want to go next?
Don't mind.
Go on, Alice.
An arm wrestle if you like.
Alice, go.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go next. Yeah, okay. Oh goodness, I've come over all cold. Good afternoon.
Welcome back.
Good afternoon.
Oh my goodness. What a serious afternoon.
It has been, yes.
Oh, we've been standing there listening. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It has been too serious. Mind you, we're all worried up there, you know. We are all worried with what's going on.
Understandably, yes.
Oh
We are
dear.
as well.
It's making my heart flutter, you know. Oh dear. Oh, and that poor lady over there. Oh, who she brought through. My goodness. Oh, he is there, you know. He is being looked after.
Good.
Poor. Oh, so sorry for him. So sorry. Oh dear. How are you anyway? How is everybody today?
We are fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's good. That's good. Yes. Well, you've had some very, very good weather, haven't you?
We have, yes.
For once.
Probably not as good as the weather where you are, though.
Oh, we always have good weather.
Exactly.
It's always brilliant, you know. Absolutely. Yes. And, oh, I see you've got the tennis going at the moment.
I don't know. Do you watch it? Do you go and watch it? You can if you like, can't you?
Well, we do watch it, you know, from up there because, oh, we do love our tennis. Yes, we do. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And do you know what I was watching the other evening? Well, the other day,
What
actually.
were you watching?
Ladies playing football.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't watch that either.
Well, we never had anything like that when I was here.
No,
We would never have done something like that.
no. My wife wouldn't even watch it. That's not proper football, the girl women playing it.
Well, fancy that. Oh my goodness, we was only saying the other day, how could women play football? Well,
I don't know if you've been to watch, but they play rugby and cricket as well now.
oh my goodness gracious, what is it? The world your
I know.
world coming to? We would never have done something like that.
No.
Oh my God. Now, tennis, yes. Croquet, yes. Croquet is good, you know.
I've never tried it.
Oh my God, it's something you should try. It's really good.
My hand like an old age is not very good. I miss the hoops all the time. The same as I miss potting balls when I'm playing pool and everything like that.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, you are missing such fun, you know. Much better than all this women's football, ladies playing football, whatever next. And you say they play rugby as
They
well?
do, yes.
Did you hear that? Oh my God. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, she cannot believe it. Oh, you wait till I go back and tell them. Oh, they won't be able to believe it. Yes, dear, yes. You want to have it? All right, yes. All right, just hold on a minute, please. Yes. And you say cricket as well?
And cricket, yes.
Cricket is a gentleman's game.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart is all fluttering, you know.
Some say rugby is a gentleman's game.
Well, yes, it is. It is a gentleman's game, not a lady's game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my goodness, they will never believe me, you know, when I go and tell them.
I'm sure they will. They can go and find some to watch.
Oh,
Or maybe not at this time of year, but they'll find the cricket.
oh my goodness, how terrible. Oh, that is terrible, terrible, terrible. Yes, dear. Okay, dear. She just wants to have a quick word. I will.
Yes, okay. Hello, welcome back.
What has just been said? That is, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh dear. Oh, they'll never believe us when we go back. Never. Never. You know, Agnes and I, we've been playing tennis. We've been playing tennis and it's so nice. That is a ladies' game.
Yes.
But, oh my,
That's why I'm not good at it.
oh my goodness. Oh, you have great trouble in your world at the moment.
We do, yes.
Yeah.
We do know from where we are, and we are sending so many prayers to you all, so many prayers, and yes, there needs to be light sent to where there is darkness.
It does indeed, yes. Which we try to do.
We was listening to what has been said already, and oh, that poor fellow, that had us really sad. But at least now, he will get help. He will get
Yes. We managed to help him and get him home, which is the important thing.
Yes, yes it is. Well, yes, Agnes, yes, okay. Well, it's been nice seeing you all this
Thank
today.
you for coming again, yes.
Yes, and I'm going to hand you back to Agnes.
It's all right.
Agnes. Well, hello again. Yes. Well, it's been a very, very interesting afternoon.
Good.
Very interesting. I do so enjoy coming and listening to you all.
That's what we like.
Yes. There are quite a few here listening and watching, you know. All down the bottom end there.
Mm-hmm.
There is. And oh dear. Oh, what's his name? Red Cloud.
Yes.
He does make us laugh, you know. He really does.
Yes.
But he was quite serious today,
He
wasn't
was,
he?
yes.
Yes. Yes. But you all need laughter, you know.
We do.
You all need to feel, you need to feel joy and happiness. Well, yes, dear, I know, dear. I'm being told there is a lot of people waiting here.
Ah. I thought you were being told there's strawberries and cream waiting for you.
Oh, yes. Oh, strawberries and cream. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they are good. Oh,
They are.
we always have strawberries
I
and
know you've been
cream.
watching the tennis, so I thought there must be some there for you.
Oh, yes, there is. Yes. We always, strawberries and cream. Oh, they are so delicious. And we also have pims, you know. We always have pims.
And why not?
To go with. Yes. Okay. Well, yes.
Yes.
They're lining up here. There's quite a few that want to come through. So I am going to say bye for now.
Bye for now.
We'll see
Enjoy
you
your
next-
strawberries and enjoy your
Oh,
pins.
we will. Okay. Bye for now. Greetings.
Greetings. Good afternoon. And welcome again.
We Maybe I'd like to say that there is a lot of support, a lot of love and light being sent to your world.
Thank you.
Your world is in a bad place at the moment.
It is, yes.
There are a lot of people that are harming your world. There is many prayers being sent for the light, the love, and tolerance.
Yes. Tolerance and understanding, I think they're lacking at the moment.
Yes, very lacking. We are sending light to where there is darkness.
Thank you.
May you all go in peace, my
And you,
friends.
Namaste. You're right, is that
Steady. Oh my goodness.
That's what you have.
Yes. Oh dear.
What's wiped you out? Just your monk at the end? Or all of them? Agnes was a normal self.
Pardon?
So Agnes was a normal self.
Yeah.
She's a strong energy.
But is it the last one
I
that has
think-
more of an effect on you? The
Yeah,
last one, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, the last.
Yeah, it's quite heavy energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally. Oh my goodness. Yes. Agnes.
She's unusual herself, isn't she, I'm afraid? I love her.
Character, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Strawberries and creams and
Oh
bits.
yeah, made me want
Yeah.
some strawberries then when she was talking about that. I was there.
I knew the strawberries and cream, I could see it, which is what I said about it.
Yeah.
When she then said, oh, what was that pims with it as well?
Has she got the pims as well?
Don't forget the pims.
Oh.
Goodness me, that's going back, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Pins.
Mm?
Very pins.
Totally different
Sweet,
life,
isn't it?
isn't it?
It's not too bad, but it's very sweet.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, it's how. It's more like a fruit cordial than a cocktail, anyway.
Oh. Oh dear. Ah. Oh.
We thank you for allowing us to come forward this afternoon.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
There has been much talk, much negativity that has been discussed that surrounds your world at the moment. We in the Intergalactic Council are fully aware of what is going on in your world. And we ask, as we always do, that your groups of enlightened beings, of which you are, that you put your efforts in to sending the light wherever it is required.
We will, of course.
It was discussed last night about the importance of the ley lines that you are aware of in your world, and how that they surround your world as well as go under your world. And these ley lines are duplications of each other. And this is why they are so strong, because they magnify the energy between each other. But as was discussed last night, there are people in your world who have learnt to interfere with this wonderful energy that surrounds your world. And this cannot be allowed to continue. This disruption of this energy is allowing this energy of negativity to continue to grow stronger. And this must be put right, must be repaired. So what we would ask of you all, of you enlightened beings, is that you send your light, but you also send light to the ley lines, so that they may be repaired and stop this disruption within this energy field. For without that energy field, you are all lost. And we are not prepared to see that happen. These energy ley lines are of global importance. They have been here for more than man has been here. And it has kept our world, your world, safe. We indeed, here in the outer worlds, have used these ley lines in the past to go round your world, to come into your world when we are required to intervene. Because as man, you continue to make the same mistakes. Every generation it feels that you are trying to put things right. But it is only for certain individuals that these things are put right, for their own importance, their own wealth or greed. We will not stand back for much longer and watch this continue. But before we act, we ask our wonderful enlightened beings that you help us with this. And every night we would ask you, before you go to your slumbers, that you send out this light to the ley lines. It will not take many of you to send your positive energies, because by doing that you will interfere with these individuals who are disrupting this energy for their own greed, for their own power, that they feel that they are more important than the rest of you. And we do not agree with that. You are all important in this world. Without you, your world would not continue. You are all assigned roles in your lives. There are many that are here to help the sick, the ailing, the young. There are others that are here to make money so that you all will prosper. And this is where things are beginning to go wrong. There are fewer and fewer beings in your world that are now getting more and more wealth. And the balance is wrong. It is wrong, and it will not continue, because we will not allow this to continue. So we ask you, with your heart and your soul, your mind, to place your energy with these ley lines and your thoughts to say that this balance must be restored in the energy of the ley lines, but in the balance of your world. We will not go on any further, because today has already been quite heavy with things that have been brought forward. But we agree it has had to be this way today. There are too many that have no brain to understand the things that are going wrong. So long as everything in their small world is going okay for them, they have no care for the wider community or the beings that are on earth. You are all here to help one another. Do you forget this? I do not talk about this group. You are enlightened, you know what you are here to do. But it is those in the wider world and communities. You have forgotten your role and what you were put here to do. And we are most concerned about this. And it must come to an end. These people who feel they can rule this world need to be stopped, because they are only taking you down one route. And we do not wish to see that happen once again. Because all that has been brought forward and learned will be lost. And again, you will start at the very beginning. You have time to still bring this back. Take heed and influence those, if you can, with your mind, your words, your deeds. And rise up and say, this is enough. We must return to what we were meant to do. And that is to help one another in this earthly life. So we thank you once again for being here, for being dedicated to come every month and join in our meetings and allow us to bring forth our words of wisdom and direction to you all. We thank you for that.
Thank you, friends, for coming and speaking with us. For your wisdom. Did you follow all of that?
Yes, I was just going to ask, I've forgotten where the ley lines lay.
Now,
I saw a diagram, I can't remember it now.
this came out, I do a circle on Zoom on a Friday night for a different group. And on the meditation, my guide took people down to the level of the earth, linking with the ley lines. Now, if you think of the ley lines as a power grid through the earth, all of the pyramids and Stonehenge, all of the energy centres are where the ley lines cross. So it's a network of power, basically. If you just imagine it, a power grid of white lines all around the world. But there's a second one above us, outside the Earth's atmosphere, with parallel lines. So we are between two power matrices. But what they're saying is that now, for instance, when we're talking about it, when we're sending out energy into the world, or sending out healing into the world, we've got to focus on the ley lines, because what they're saying is that in obvious places, Russia, where there's dark energy in the world, it's affecting the ley lines, and they're managing to neutralise the power of the ley lines, which is taking the power around the world. So if we send healing to the ley lines as well, we can overcome that darkness from below by using the power that's already there.
So the upper ley lines, are they identical to the lower?
They're identical, they're totally parallel,
And
so
I saw once years ago, I saw a diagram of where they are. And is there one that I could see?
I don't know.
When you're thinking of sending it to the ley lines, I'll just where they are.
It's just like a road map, isn't it?
It's just like a road map. But if you just but if you want to focus on a particular point of contact with the ley lines, just think of the pyramids or Stonehenge or anywhere that you know is an entry point, and just send your energy to that point.
I'm remembering years ago, I did see a plan. They were talking about Stonehenge and that. And he said about the ley lines, and they actually showed you a diagram of where they are.
Well, the ones they knew about. There's a lot more than
there is that,
There is a lot more than that.
This was quite long ago.
Because we know for a fact the pyramids are on it. The ancient crossing points, New Grange is on it. stone energies on it.
Mm.
There's every pyramid around the world, China and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So it's just a power network.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Spirit of saying in the past, the ancients used to use the ley lines, and they used, well, not so much the ley lines, but where the ley lines cross, the pyramids being points for communication,
Yeah.
they're using the energy of the ley lines to give you the power for the communication.
Mm.
And from the pyramids and all of the ancient temples,
Mm.
they were points where you could actually teleport around the world using the energy from that
Mm.
to move yourself around the room. Because all those in the past that could levitate themselves and move themselves around the world,
Mm.
they weren't using their own energy, they were getting it from the ley lines and from that
Mm.
spiritual energy that's around them. And what they showed us last night, the ley lines there, the ley lines up there, but in certain places there are columns of light that go through them, right the way out to linking with the Galactic
Linking
Council and everybody else.
Linking them.
Yeah, linking them,
Yeah.
but not just with spirit,
I never
with-
knew that.
with
that
other
there was
worlds
a
and everything.
second above the. Where is it? Above our atmosphere.
It's
is
above
it?
our atmosphere.
Just above our atmosphere. Mm.
You know when rockets and things go up,
Yes.
does that interfere with the ley lines?
No, because they are material.
Right,
They are material.
right.
Things that what they have said about where we're talking about when we're linking the spirit and we use telepathy and all the rest of it, that is now being interfered with by all of the phone energy and 5G and all this stuff, which is basically a microwave energy all around the world. And that is interfering with all the spirit communications, which is what I'm saying. If you tap into the ley lines, you can use them to work. But with spirit, you go straight upwards, so you don't need to.
Yeah.
But linking with other around the world, if you want to send healing, for instance, to where the dark places are, if you use the ley lines, they've got that dark energy above the earth with protection around it to stop light coming in. If you're going in from underneath using the ley lines, you're tunneling in.
So we got a secret weapon against all these baddies.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what they were saying on that, wasn't it? Is if you put energy into the ley lines, you can drive the darkness out in countries by attacking them from the energy from below
Yeah.
rather than from above. So spirit do it from above and we do it through the ley lines.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a wonder they don't come and do something sooner than later. Do you know?
I think they will if mankind doesn't sort themselves out.
But I mean, look at the way things are. I mean, killing and all that. You know, it's terrible, and the way, you know, the sort of humanity is being destroyed. You know, innocence is being
But the problem
destroyed.
is the mentality of mankind at the moment. If somebody came from another world to try and help us, mankind would just, they're here to come and kill us.
Yeah.
So we're going to kill them
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But couldn't they not sneak in?
Sneaky.
I'm
No,
sure.
but be covert manoeuvres and sort of go. You know, if they see a cloud, just drop a cloud down. Boom. That's got you all.
I think a lot are already here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I wish they'd fix
There are people from other worlds walking around this earth and have been for a long time.
Wow.
They know too much what's going on, so there's going to be spies wandering around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it did become known, then
Yeah,
there are people out there that would
you know,
kill them.
mankind would instantly go to H.G. Wells and think it's War of the Worlds. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of thinking they've come to help.
It's like Roswell, isn't it? They would sort of take them into like somewhere secure and not allow them to do what they're meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe there are aliens at Roswell?
Well, I don't know.
I don't.
I think
Because I know what
think
was
they-
there. Because
maybe
I know what was there that was trying to cover up.
What was there?
Oh, you
It's
guys
a
are curious
space.
now. Now you said that.
Secret aeroplanes. Do you remember in the first Gulf War they had those stealth bombers that suddenly appeared?
Yeah.
Well, where they did all the testing of those things, and people saw weird flying machines that nobody had seen, just happened to be at a place called Roswell.
Ah.
It was a big test airfield for all of what came out of what Lockheed called their skunk works, where they designed all the spy aircraft.
Yeah, but how did they get that technology? I do believe that there was something, and
there is a
reversed engineered. But I do believe that there are beings, or there were beings that were who crashed here, and they were took in by the government.
There have been.
And kept secret.
And it's
Oh
like,
yeah, they'd keep it all secret.
you know, it's gone on for thousands of years. Come on. It was talked about years ago, but nobody ever mentions it now. But there are cave paintings in France of people in flying helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and around Egypt, all the things, all the people with the domed heads and
The people
things
with
like
the domed
that.
heads, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's pictures, isn't there, of like what could almost look like helicopters.
Oh, yes.
Things like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So I do believe that they have been back many times to help this world, but
they have been.
God, if they come back now, God,
I bet
they've
they're
got a job now.
exasperated, aren't they, with us?
Yeah. But the ones in France about it's a space helmet and all the rest of it. But then somebody in more recent times says, yes, but nowadays, you know, in the last 20 years or so, it could be one of those helmets that fighter pilots wear, because they've got so much stuff on the inside of the helmets. They look like a space helmet. So were those cave paintings of a fighter pilot from Atlantis? With somewhere in the world with advanced technology? I don't know.
You could think about it forever, couldn't you?
Yeah. Anyway.
There we go.
Sleep time. Good afternoon. An interesting afternoon. Much knowledge, much wisdom, much knowledge about many things that the majority of mankind know nothing about and would never understand. And the talk has been so much about the problems on the earth, the world of man at the moment, and how much of those problems are down to ignorance, to manipulation by your so-called media. In your modern age, there was supposed to be more peace and greater knowledge, where your internet would bring knowledge to all, bring understanding to all, where your global news will keep people informed. But as has been said, there are those who just wish personal power. They wish control of other men, of other women. But why? They drive their life through ego. They chase material wealth. And how many times in your lives have you had conversations saying, you cannot take any of this with you. When you return to spirit, the only thing you take with you is your life experience, for good or for bad, to help your spiritual progress. But when we talk of spiritual progress, we talk of that spiritual progress at an individual level, that spiritual development of each individual as you learn and grow spiritually, as you become more aware spiritually of yourself and those around you within your soul groups. But also, there is spiritual development within this world for countries, for ethnic groups as you call them, because there are those in this world who are further along a spiritual pathway than others, which is why you have your spiritual teachers, your spiritual masters have come into different areas of the world in different guises to bring light and understanding to different parts of this world. There are many spiritual teachers now who have brought that understanding to different parts of this world in different incarnations. There are those that worked with the higher souls or to bring higher wisdom to those in where you know South America, in Asia, in China, in your Native Americans, many of whom you know and work with, and all around the world. In the East, you had the Chinese guides, the Chinese masters, the Buddhas, all of whom have brought light into this world, brought guidance into this world. There have been many religions, man-made, to follow the teachings of individual masters. Unfortunately, you have one religion, or possibly more in this world, that are disruptive, that are about control, about materialism, and about power over others. Those religions will eventually die away, and there will be a religion of light, going back to the ancients, where you understood the source of life. Yes, you called them sun gods, and you called lesser gods by different names to cover different aspects of the whole. But what the ancients called the sun god, the sun is symbolic of the source of life. So that one God, if that is the word you wish to use, is creation itself, because the sun is symbolic of the source of life. That symbol of creation has created worlds. It has created the spirit world as well as the material world. It has created the many galaxies, the many dimensions, all a part of creation. But when you see your photographs from your telescopes of the great galaxies in the physical universe, each of those is matched in the spiritual universe. And throughout each of that, all of that creation, Each of you, when you journey in your spiritual bodies, can travel to any part of it. One of your speakers were from the Galactic Council. That Galactic Council works with all life within this galaxy that your Earth is part of. They are there to help all planets that have life to develop and interact with others. They are there to guide, they are there to educate. As was said, they are sometimes there to intervene, not for conquest, but to prevent races destroying themselves and destroying their worlds. Because all of you know that on a spiritual level, each who walk this world are interdependent on each other. You all have spiritual links with each other. In the same way that all of mankind have spiritual links with each other at different levels, but your Mother Earth and its moon has spiritual links with the other planets in your solar system. And your solar system has spiritual links with all other solar systems and planets within this beautiful galaxy that you call the Milky Way. You, on your journeys, have met with some from other worlds, some from other star systems, who call themselves by different names. Pleiadians, Solarians, there are many, many others out there. But all of those that you have met, meet and sit, the ones that are highly advanced on your Galactic Council, so they all work together to help mankind within your world. What has been said about you sending energy and focusing your healing and your energy, about working with the energy channels within this world, that healing was talked about being used to suppress negativity in different parts of the world. Because as you know, you are all healers, that all where healing is needed is a shadow within the aura of that person. In this world, where the world itself needs healing, the places of darkness are shadows within the aura of Mother Earth. So when you send light to drive out that darkness, you are not just driving out the darkness from those countries that are a problem within this world at the moment, where you are trying to drive out the darkness from the minds of men and help them on their spiritual journey to become aware that spirit is more important than ego or materialism. That light is also helping to heal Mother Earth herself, this great mother that you live on. Those in the Galactic Council work with you at a spiritual level and communicate with you at a spiritual level, but they are also, like you, living a material life, but they are advanced enough to communicate with you in this way, as mankind in the future will be able to communicate once more using telepathy as it has in the past. So when you have these sessions where those from the Galactic Council come and speak with you, they are not actually living their lives in the spirit realm at this time, but they are using the spirit realm as a means of communication. This is what you do when you speak with your guides, with your inspirers, with your angels. It is what you do when you work with your guides, your inspirers, your angels. So it is not unusual, but it means it is possible for you if you go take yourself to a heightened state, to learn about the Galactic Council, to learn about those who sit on it, to learn about the planets that they come from, the worlds they come from, and to understand how advanced they are beyond Earth. Some are millions, if not billions of years more advanced, because they are closer to the centre of the galaxy and from far older worlds. But all of this gives them the experience, both materially and spiritually, to bring help to mankind. Because all of the hardships that mankind is going through at the moment in spiritual growth as a race are hardships that they have gone through in the past themselves in their own worlds millions of years ago. So where they have already gone through the pain that mankind is going through, to now live in peace, not just within their own worlds, but with all spiritually aware worlds throughout the galaxy and throughout the universe. That is the future which all are working for mankind. So yes, things are hard in this world at the moment. But that hardship, as we say in your own lives, hardships you get over. They are hurdles. They are ways of learning to help spiritual growth. Hopefully, the lessons of what mankind is going through now will see mankind come through advanced, but also more spiritually aware. You all are aware of the changing energy around this world as the whole world itself goes into a cycle in what you call the age of Aquarius, and that is from the influence of the other planets, the other solar systems, and the other parts of the sky that this world and this solar system orbits within. So we all have physical interaction between worlds, between planets. But that physical interaction is also a spiritual interaction. And this world is now going through a spiritual change over the next few hundred years, where this world will become more spiritual. We are sure that this world will be at peace, but that light that you send out, that work you do, is needed to help that come about. It will not, unfortunately, be at peace within your lifetimes, or your children's lifetimes. It will be hundreds of years yet. But all those spiritually working together, both within this world and within the spirit world, we can help make that happen. So do not be despondent, be positive. The work each of you do to help bring this work about is important, is appreciated, and we will all be working with you and supporting you and providing the energy and the positivity and confidence you need to carry on with your work. We thank you all for your work. Bless you all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, Brenda. Strong.
It's my tongue.
It's driving me nuts.
On your shoulder. Shoulders pain.
Shoulder.
How's your knee?
It's alright.
Healing required then. That was more heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah. It sounds like we're in good books and they're happy with us, don't it?
Yeah.
They're happy with us, they're appreciating what we do.
What we do.
So
Yeah.
we're in good books, Dave, I think.
Good. Did they tell you who the Galactic Council were?
No. What? It was the Galactic Council?
Yeah.